patients in Krakow in Poland, and during that conference you presented the results of the EVIP survey, which looked into how healthcare professionals, learning technologists and interested parties use and perceive virtual patients. Can you briefly outline what you found in that survey?
Yeah, some of the important take-home messages, I think, for all of us, but particularly in the EVIP programme, was that there's about a 50-50 split, certainly from those that answered the survey, but those who are currently using virtual patients and for those who virtual patients is still a relatively new approach and are not yet using them in curriculum.
Why do you think there's such a large proportion of people still not using virtual patients?
Well, I think although the use of clinical case scenarios is not new in medical education, we've been doing it for hundreds of years, on computer in the kinds of formats that we're using in EVIP probably is new for quite a few people. So I'm not surprised that it was about 50-50, but it does give us hope that there's lots more people to convert to this approach.
And you plan to conduct a follow-up survey at the forthcoming AMI conference in Malaga, I think it's August 2009.
Yes, that's right. It was about 12 months ago that we did the first survey, and it threw up some interesting things. We asked people how they felt the virtual patients, were there any particular areas in the curriculum, and the general feedback was no, all areas of the curriculum were relevant to a virtual patient approach, at least potentially. We asked questions about willingness to pay, or whether there'd be any expectations that they were free. But that was very much a snapshot at the end of 2008. We wanted to bring that right up to date at the latest AMI conference in Malaga in September. We'll be asking some new questions. We've further refined some of our business ideas in EVIP, and we'll be testing some of those out as well.
Do you expect to see any changes or any surprises? What are your expectations of this new survey?
Well, I'm not expecting any major surprises in terms of people's awareness of what virtual patients are and what they can do. But I think even in the relatively short space of 12 months, we've seen much more of a move towards open educational content, perhaps with an associated expectation, therefore, that people will not ultimately pay. Certainly, generally on the internet, there seems to be a reluctance to pay for many things, and that gives a lot of people a challenge to come up with new business models, and I think EVIP's in a similar kind of situation.
Yeah, because at the moment with EVIP, the virtual patients are available in some form under the Creative Commons licence. That's something that's currently under development.
That's right. Well, since we did the survey the first time, we've actually made a business decision to make all 320 repurposed virtual patients completely free at the point of use. And that's quite a major decision we've taken. We hope it will tremendously stimulate the use of virtual patients across the EU.
Yes, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean.